I started my day today by fixing up the extension that I added to the raised platform. I countersunk the screws, so those are nicely embedded into the tabletops. I also covered the tabletops with 48 by 48 base plates, just so you can't see those screw holes, and also the exposed white wood or table. I also added the haunted mansion in the corner. I think that's where it's going to go, just above the amusement park. And now I'm working on fixing the raised train line. It used to do this weird S-curve, and it no longer needs to do that. So of course I need to rebuild a bunch of the supports and also ballast some segments of track to connect to the curve and also the straight and the smaller straight here with a little bit of flexi track to make sure it lines up correctly. As I'm working on installing the track, it's been rather difficult because it has to go up to accommodate the Disney train. And I just created this massive segment right here that has a curve, 3 straights, some flexi track, and also it takes care of the gradient behind the loop coaster. So now it's time to see if the raised train has any difficulties going around the corner and also up the gradient. Nope, seems to be fine. So that's good. Also the Disney train, confirming one more time, can fit under there, and we'll be able to fit under the curve as well where there's currently no track. But we still have to create some more ballast track for the Disney train. Got to complete this segment here and that segment there. But I'm pretty happy to see the raised train line gliding around the new corner. That's excellent. Now eventually I'm going to have to cover this entire raised platform. So maybe these supports will be built into the platform that covers that raised platform there. But I wanted to have the raised train operational for now, right? That was important to me. I didn't want to have this corner with the blowing up train track so this thing couldn't go cruising around. Excellent. So it's Wednesday. You know I ended up at the Lego store to check out the pad wall. They got glass panels, 1x10 light gray brick, 6x8 white plate, 2x4 green brick, which I actually need a bunch of, 2x2 light gray plate, 3x3 as well, and also 2x410 right beside these leave elements. They also have 2x10 green plate, which is always good as well. They just have like boxes of parts. It's actually crazy. So yeah, as always, I'm filling some cups here. I don't want to go too crazy this week. I am getting some brick. I'm not even stacking them just because I'm in a rush. I had to swing by the mall just to grab something, and I figured I'd check out the pad wall. So I don't want to spend my entire day here because I'm too busy working on the Lego City. But man, there are some good parts. I ended up picking up 7 cups this week. My primary target was the 2x4 green bricks, and then I also put some 1x bricks in there as well, and some of these large 8x8 tan plates, along with some 2x6 light gray on the bottom of the stack here. For my filler, I decided to go with the sand blue 1x1 tiles and also some of these green leaf elements. I just can't have enough of those because I'm always building more trees, and those are just excellent for building trees. So that's what 7 cups looks like from the pad wall. It's pretty awesome. I'm going to be using a lot of these green bricks for a new project. And it's actually not going to be nearly enough because I've been talking about doing green rolling hills on top of this platform here. So in order to do that, I need a huge amount of green brick and plate, but 7 cups is definitely a great start. This should be a very quick and easy sort because there's only 2 small part types. In fact, it's super easy with this brick separator here. I took the 2 smallest layers, put a bunch in there, and then after a while, get all the 1x1s on the bottom. So what do I plan on doing with all of these leaves and sand blue 1x1 tiles? Well, you already know the answer for the leaves. They're going to pair up great with these 2x4 bricks and any tree in the Lego City. And I think I can do some really cool tiling in the amusement park with that sand blue color, something similar to this. Also, while I was out, I had to stop off at Home Depot because I had to buy some roller shades for the nursery, so I just finished installing those. Makes a pretty big difference, hey? First one was rather difficult to install, but the second one was a lot easier. What do you know? Just learned how to install roller shades, so that's pretty cool. Well, looks like I can finally throw away the wife's reminder. Also, while I was at West Edmonton Mall, I met up with my buddy Sting's Bricks and picked up my brick recorder, which is full of blue pieces. I'm going to add that to my miscellaneous box of parts. These have slowly been showing up over the last little while, and they fuel a bunch of different projects. And guess what? Another box just showed up. In this box is nothing too exciting. We have some pieces for the bowling alley expansion, also some bunny rabbits, frogs, and a teddy bear. But I'm pretty excited that these pieces are slowly but surely arriving from all over the place to fuel huge projects such as the beach, the campground trees, the mansion, the bowling alley, and many more. As I was digging through those bags of pieces there, I came across the tiles required to finish tiling off the raised train curves. They definitely look a lot better. I love this curve right here by the Mountain View Observatory. Also this one right here by the bowling alley and by Town Hall. And right over here behind the Disney Castle. And then finally, of course, the one that we finished installing today right here by the loop coaster. I want to try and clean up my desk here, and that involves repairing my Lion Knight's castle. So I just referred to the LEGO website and had a look at the images and put every single piece back. That was the last one there. So now when I put this on display, I know to carry it as this chunk and this chunk. I just forgot that they come apart so easily. I don't want to make that mistake twice because that was sort of a pain. It took quite a bit of time, but there we go. The Lion Knight's castle is back and it is assembled. And you know what? I actually forgot how cool this set is. It is so cool. Like, I'm actually glad that I had to rebuild a little bit of it, but I wish it wasn't in that fashion. Let's put it up with the other castles on the new shelf. Actually, you know what? This platform's too empty, so I decided to put the castle right here for now. I still don't know exactly what we're going to do with this platform, but I am acquiring parts because I know it's going to be some sort of landscaping in at least one castle, maybe two. I'm okay with the castles up there as well. They look pretty good. So it's just a short video today. It's still a vlog style video, but I feel like I kept it less rambly, if you will. I have a bad habit of becoming really rambly, but that's okay because it's sort of personal and it's just sort of showing you as a viewer what I did throughout the day. And I still did that today, just in a different video style. And I hope you enjoyed it. You know what? I'm thinking about trying some new styles of videos. For example, over the last week, I've done a bunch of different things in the LEGO room. I've installed the shelving. I moved all of the platforms that were underneath the table here with all of the castles and everything. And I did a bunch of cleaning up and whatever else I did. So what I was thinking, maybe instead of making 4 vlogs of me installing shelving over there and then installing shelving over here and dealing with the repercussions of that and cleaning everything up, maybe the video snippets have to be shorter and all of those have to be compressed into one vlog. So rather than having 4 vlogs of me doing all of this stuff, and it took me 4 days, so rather than it being 4-day vlogs, it's one vlog that's compressed into one video. It'd be a lot quicker, just like today's was. Yeah, I might try that out. I haven't quite decided yet. I sort of like doing day vlogs. It's sort of my thing, just sort of letting you know what I did throughout the day, but I might try the compressed version in the near future. But pretty happy with that. It looks pretty great. I got that platform fixed up, got the trains going, and the castle's back up on the platform. Thank goodness. My favorite set from last year smashed. Not good at all. Got some good stuff from the pad wall and a lot of parts for some projects coming up here. Yeah, pretty awesome day. Everybody, thank you so much for coming on by. Remember, like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Farewell.